Yeah, good evening. I'm your host, Don Amando, and this is Historias Urbanas. So, tonight, I'm going to go and showcase a new video by a new artist by the name of Pangako Loki. I hope you actually go and enjoy this artist. Check, check him out. He's been working for a lot of years, and he deserves his shine. Yeah, how you doing, Herbie? I'm trying to play a video, but the thing is, though, I guess it's Firefox, and I'm still trying to actually get like how to play it or what have you. So I'm trying to play a new video that just came out today. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I was trying to upload a video, of a young artist and everything like that, but I guess I'm not getting the Firefox thing off yet, so I might have somebody to go around and teach me, or I have to learn by myself.
You seem quiet. You seem
Yeah,
quiet.
because the thing is though, I was trying to get all right. You know, like the area that you're trying to share videos and everything like that.
Yeah.
So I was trying to share the website and everything, but the thing is though, it keeps going to like just the principal website, not the other website that I want to show. So I'm still trying to. So I was actually trying to go and tweak that. So that's what I've been doing for like I guess the past hour.
That's wild.
Yeah, I know. I'm still get. It's like it was easier with Google.
What's good, Fatal?
Was good, Fatal. But the thing is though, when I have Firefox, and I guess I haven't had a lot of years, they say Chrome tab, but yet when I look on this, when I'm on the Chrome tab, it's not showing anything. Like I couldn't play the video, so I was still trying to figure that out. If it's one thing, if it's not one thing, it's the other. But other than that, how you doing?
Chrome is extensions. There's a bunch of extensions. If you don't got the extension, it just won't work.
Yeah,
Firefox is less hassle. Edge is less hassle as well.
Edge, okay.
No, I'm currently using Edge.
All right. Yeah, because the thing is though, it was like, okay, I was having to Google for a time now, right? But then after a while, it's like, you know,
You need to get
the hassle was like, oh,
there's a thing called C Cleaner. You need to get that so that it
sea
can erase
cleaner.
your
Okay,
cookies from time to time.
all right,
Yeah, because you'll be having so many cookies
yeah,
that the computer don't even want to load no more. It's like, what's going on over here?
got you. Because the thing is though, it's like, okay, the problem that I was having with Google, right, was I'm talking, right, but yeah, I couldn't
Right.
hear the other person. So that's why I download Mozilla Firefox, and now I'm able to hear you and everything like that.
Copy.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yep.
But
That,
for a program to tell you or not tell you, just for a program to not work the sound cards just because they feel like it, that's not cool.
yeah, it's not. I actually had to re-download Google again, and it still had the same problem. I'm like, what's going on? So
The kind of things that turn you into a non-subscriber.
yeah, I know.
Yep. It's funny. It's funny how Android is powered by Google, yet Android is reliable, but Google isn't. I don't understand.
Yeah, I know. So
No sense to me.
so what did you do for your birthday last week?
I had a friend come over, another producer.
All right.
Basically chilled here with wifey because it's her birthday as well, and
Yeah, that's a
that's
blessing.
basically it. I
Yeah.
don't remember what else we did because it was just living life
Gotcha.
living life simple.
Yep.
Some people want to, their birthday comes and they want to have the anxiety. Oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Just live, man. Breathe.
Yeah. It was like,
It's not one special day that you need to celebrate. It's every day that you wake up that you need to celebrate. Celebrate your life, celebrate your family, celebrate your freedom, celebrate that you're not lying in bed in
yeah,
the hospital. You know what I'm saying? There's so
exactly.
many things to celebrate.
Exactly.
America wants to teach people to celebrate one thing at a time. Oh, today is about this and only that. Really?
Yep, exactly. Like for example, there's one thing that I've always wanted to go to, but for some unforeseen reason, I haven't been able to go to it. It's called the Mummers Parade, and it happens every New Year's here in Philadelphia.
The what
But
parade?
for some reason, when the Mummers Parade,
The mummies
so
parade?
it's just Mummers.
Mummers. What? Explain that
Yeah.
to me like I was.
All right, so it's like a bit. I guess it was like is where people dress up. It's kind of like Mardi Gras, but it's not. So you see a lot of people dress like in old
Pirates?
fancy. It's not even pirates. It's like, I guess you could say 18th century garb or something like that. And it's been
Boston
like
Tea Party type shit?
not quite, but I can't. It's like you could tell that it's old, like the uniforms, but you just can't really tell what time period. But apparently, it's like a steel band parade that actually been a staple in Philadelphia for like a long time. So I would just like to see it because they always report it on here in the news and everything like that. But then for some reason, I always miss it. Either I'm
Is
not.
that related? Is that related to the Great Fight of Philly and the Liberty Bell?
Let me check.
Don Jose, saludo, brother. ¿Cómo está?
Yeah. How you doing, Don Jose? Well, apparently that parade that I'm talking about, it started in 1901 as the longest running continuous folk parade in the United States. Local clubs, usually called the New Year's Associations or New Year's Brigades, compete in one of 5 categories: comics, winter brigades, fancies, string bands, fancy brigades, and they prepare elaborate costumes, performance routines, and movable scenery.
Cool.
And they were saying that, yeah, it looked like they say that the history is like it was the 17th century because there was like they could trace their roots from blended elements from Swedish, Finnish, Irish, English, German, and other European heritages, as well as the African heritage. I was like, dang, I didn't know that because I barely see black people at that parade.
I mean, if you go at night, you barely know what color who's who at night.
Right, but this parade is actually in the day though.
It's like you could barely see a black person. I'm like, well, if the parade's at night, you're not gonna know who's what.
Right.
I'm just me talking nonsense, Friday night, just chilling.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like that, I'm back.
Yep. So, let's see, what else?
I'm back like I never left, dressed to impress, ready to press and ready to test. Oh, man.
Yep. Yo, now I saw something which was actually funny.
Hit me.
Now they went up and they actually gave the guidelines on what to call people right now. If a person's like
what?
13, all right. You remember back in the day, like how we call certain people OGs and everything like that?
Right.
So now they actually gave the guidelines, and they've been showing this on I guess Instagram, right? So for a person who's like 13 to 25, they call him a YN, right? A person who's like 25 in their 30s, they're being called big bro. A person from their 30s until 45 are called unk. And downwards, everybody's called OG or old head or something like that.
So that's the community guideline stipulation to that, huh?
Yeah, I know.
That's funny.
I'm like, wow.
So how crazy is it? How crazy is it for me to become an OG at 23?
Sure. Me personally, if anybody calls you OG in 23, you must have been had a hard life or something like that. When I was 23, I was never called a OG.
I was already an OG since I was 23, coming from San Pedro de Macorís, which is city of 20.
Yes.
So forget about it.
Yeah, in your case, yeah, you are the OG. But I'm saying, like, for me and everything like that, it's like, okay. I always thought that it was an older gentleman, and I was like, I never really considered my OG myself an OG at 23 because there was still a lot of stuff I did not know. So
Yeah, I mean, 23 is still young. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's the
yeah,
benchmark of what I did in my life at that time. It's like
got you.
I had elders tell me that I thought like an elder, and I'm like, oh, cool, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Saludos, don Jose.
Saludo, Don Jose.
¿Qué lo que, hermanos? Buenas noches a
Tranquilo,
ustedes.
quieto.
Yeah.
So how you guys doing tonight?
How was the show?
Oh, yeah.
Jose?
Oh, it was very. I mean, considering that there were other content creators live at the same time, it was a good stream.
That's what's up.
I mean, it's like to me, right? You have when they actually put those guidelines, I was like, okay, so I guess I'm an unk. Well, I kind of
already. So I guess I'm an unk.
Yep.
Yo, I'm done.
Yeah.
Well,
you accepted it right away. Like I saw the guidelines and accepted it.
Well, remember, guys, I don't practice proper dental hygiene.
I'm done.
Nah, but then the person that,
I'm done.
But let's put it like this, Don Jose. The person who actually says that actually has a familiarity with fecal matter, so therefore don't mind what they have to say.
Look, I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. I refer to that collective as the circus because they act like a bunch of clowns.
Wow.
Yeah. So apparently, and I'm just reading off of Instagram, to be a YN is to be 13 through 24.
Yeah,
25 to 35. Ninja. Yeah. 25 to 35, you're a big bro.
Yeah.
36 to 48, you're an unk. 49 to 60 plus, you're an old head, pops, and school.
You're a dinosaur.
My girl said you a dinosaur after that.
Well, I mean, I'm 62, so according to some people.
Yeah, but you don't count, Jose. You don't count. You're 62, but you're like 45. Tate quieto. You don't count, bro. Tú eres diferente. Tú eres especial, loco.
Facts.
You come on, bro. Tú sabes que la sangre taína, bro. We be 80 and we still 50. Like, relax. You good. You're excluded from this one.
I know, but it's just like look. And let me tell you something. I'm actually going to do a whole stream on Monday regarding false narratives that people love to create.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a silly stream, and it's something that I always talk about, right? And it's gonna be Team Shaved versus Team Hairy. It's just to put something silly right there. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to be taken serious, of course, but it's like banter that me and my friends have. That was like, oh, like for example, I have a friend up in Philly, right? Mm-hmm. And one day he was like in the deli and stuff, and they had like a whole bunch of stuff. There was like they had honey turkey, they had turkey ham, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there was like, they had shaved turkey. I was like, really?
What? Shaved turkey?
Yeah. In the deli, and they said that.
Shaved turkey.
I guess what's next? Beer turkey? Beer turkey? I mean, it's like what?
Yeah. So One day I was in the store, right? Hey, you know, me and my wife, we joke about that. We joke about this sometimes and everything like that. So I was just bored, and then I saw something funny. There was like beef shaved steak. I was like, so I went up and I took a picture. I was like, yo, so it looked like it looked like word on the streets. You like that steak shaved? And we started laughing.
Yo, that sounds like yo. Like
I
word on
mean,
the street, like your beef shaved. Hey, yo. Slow that all the way down. Yeah.
Yo.
Something wrong with that horse. Slow that horse all the way down.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Right? I'm like, yo, it was. I mean, like, I don't know that there was this insult clown, right? And I just showed and this guy was off the chain. I'm like, the stuff that he used to say to people, you had to wonder, like, yo, how come this guy never got beat up? And they say that he's still alive, though.
Some people are good at running, bro.
Yeah, but you
They're
just stood
dodging
there.
a bullet.
Yeah,
Some people are good at running, bro.
Dodging a bullet.
basically.
And there's other people that got big mouths that you still see them walking around because they got 911 fingers. Nobody wants to hit nobody with 911 fingers.
Or they got missing teeth, that their tongues is president.
Or you just can't find them no more because it's the Russian roulette.
Basically.
What she said.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
so-
Italian, Russian, and Blackfoot Cherokee. She's not playing.
Enjoy.
Shout out to the Italians, which I found out down 1%.
Shout out to the 1%.
Exactly. And let's see. Supposedly I'm Welsh. I'm Sephardic.
Sephardic.
Well, yeah. And let's see. And I'm Scottish. You know what's funny is that my mother always told me that. And I was like, okay. I was kind of expecting that. So I was like, okay. But then there was like, hey, you're Italian too. I was like, what? I actually thought it was gonna say Portuguese on my mother's side. They just went up and they said it's Italian. I was like, wow. So on Sunday, you're bracing for the snow?
Well, I mean, look, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna stay home. I mean, I'm just gonna stay home. I'm just gonna look at everything from indoors because I'm not gonna go out there and try to step and fall with my reconstructed knees.
Got you.
Heck no. Heck no. You don't tempt the Lord like that.
No. And Tuesday, and see, Mondays and Tuesdays, I work remotely. Monday is a holiday, and Tuesday I'm working from home. So it's like,
right.
And let me tell you something. That's been such a blessing. Not having to commute from the Bronx to like Lower Manhattan, and have to deal with some of the crazy people on the subway, or deal with some of the crazy passengers on the Accessoride.
Oh wow,
man! New York City is a place full of characters.
Oh, speaking about character, I remember one time I booked a ride on Accessoride, and I had a driver that did not speak English, and he spoke only Chinese.
Wow.
So that was fun. And then I had another passenger. Basically, she was having like a conniption fit all throughout the ride, and then she had to ask me why am I going. I said none of your business. And then she's arguing with the driver, talking about that she's going to be late for her appointment. So I at one point I said to Lily, lady, you do understand that the driver doesn't understand English, okay? So you're wasting your time, your energy. Okay, so basically, what the way I mean, it's coming across like you remember the Peanuts cartoons when the adults would just say wah 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 wah
Yeah,
wah
yeah. Womp, 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 womp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but talking about music, right? Apparently Roseanne Barr just came up with a rap song saying that daddy's home.
Who?
What?
Roseanne Barr.
Roseanne? You mean like Roseanne Arnold from back in the day?
Yes.
Oh,
With
what?
yes, with Tom McDonald. So I guess she's rapping. You know what that track is gonna be like, right?
Hilarious.
Look, I remember when okay, I'm not gonna use the word tried to sing the national anthem at a baseball game. It's like he's saying,
Yeah, that's definitely Roseanne Barr.
Yeah.
Yep, dropped 11 hours ago.
Yeah. My mother couldn't stand Roseanne Barr. She actually thought that Roseanne Barr was uncouth. At first, when I was a kid, and I didn't know nothing about political stances or anything like that, I used to think that okay, that Roseanne Barr and her sitcom was just funny family. You know what I'm saying? But then after a while, when you start getting older and everything like that, you could tell that there was a lot of stuff that was going on.
I'm happy to
And
see
I
she's
heard they
still
even
alive,
try to have a make it.
honestly.
Yeah, I know.
That show, the show Roseanne, I grew up on that show. That show was not just funny. That show had a lot of intellectual jokes that went over people's heads because everybody expected that show to be a show for stupid people.
Yep.
And
Some of Roseanne Donald.
Roseanne Arnold, her real name is Roseanne Barr.
Roseanne Donald the guy.
Arnold, Roseanne Arnold is Roseanne Barr.
What? I don't know. What show is this?
Roseanne.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yes. She came out with Tom McDonald in a rap song. They just dropped it like 11 hours ago. I'm gonna go check that out in a few, just to see how ridiculous it is. Tom McDonald's a whole different ballgame, though.
It's super ridiculous.
Tom McDonald's a whole different ballgame, though.
Yeah.
He just dropped a song with Dax. I'm a soldier. Fire.
Yeah. Right.
Huh? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when she used to go by the name Roseanne Arnold. So you're like Roseanne Barr. I'm like Roseanne.
Yeah. Yeah, because she went by Roseanne Arnold until she divorced Tom Arnold.
So that's what happened. It's the same person.
Yeah.
It's the same person. If you see the face, you're gonna be like, yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
It's happy to see that one of our childhood legends is still around.
For now.
Pretty
It's
much.
gotta be like in the 70s or 80s.
I bet. But how many
Yeah,
people
she's
did we not see
72.
leave in their 50s? Bernie Mac left at 52. Rest in peace to that king. There were other people that left at 45. There were other people that left at 39. So age is not the time of your experiment. You know what I'm saying? It's the way things go about, how your body handles itself, how your body handles the aging.
Well,
It's a
look,
process, man.
I mean, look, I had one sibling that passed away at 37. I have a second
Wow.
sibling that passed away at 49. I have a third sibling that passed away at 56. And I have a fourth sibling that passed away at 68. And I'm 62. I'm still here. And I look okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mhm. You know what? It'll be interesting to see who will actually make it to the Super Bowl. Are they the
Everybody's
18?
been talking about that all day today.
You know
Everybody's
why?
been talking about
You know
that.
why I think it'll be a great Super Bowl if it was Detroit versus Buffalo.
The King?
Detroit versus Buffalo.
Oh, okay, okay.
You know why? Because these are two teams that never won.
The Lions versus the Bills, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I think it'll be interesting to see anybody other than the Kansas City Chiefs again to win. I mean, but who do I know? What do I know?
When sports gets predictable, it gets boring, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I lost my love for sports in the military. We didn't have time to keep up with scores and stuff like that. We had to keep up with people trying to shoot at us and car bomb us and stuff.
Yep.
I'm happy to be back in the city, man. I don't gotta think about none of that. I don't gotta look over my shoulder. I don't gotta worry about no nothing. I don't even want to mention no names. I don't gotta worry about nothing. I mean, I worry about certain things here and there, and I keep my eye open for red flags and certain triggers that might be a threat, not just to me, but maybe to the general public. But I try to keep it as civil as possible. The more I think as a Marine, the more trouble I seem to find myself in. Because New York is not the city of disciplined people.
No.
Pretty much.
It's not. It's really not. So I forgot New York City is the home of reckless driving, people not caring, no good mornings, and it is what it is.
You're talking about Good Morning when the female rapper Scarlett, she was like, nope, like in NY you don't say good morning. And I was like, yo, that's facts. You just walk in and that's it. Well, it's gotten like that in Philly too, to tell you the truth.
Well, I remember 2 years ago, like around Christmas time. I think it was around Christmas time where I was at the Parkchester station, and there was this man. It was like 20 degrees outside, and there was this man walking. He was completely naked from head to toe.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just got me cold right now. You just got me cold right now thinking about that. 20 degrees. I'm like, all right, 20 degrees. No clothes. Frio.
No, but there's more. There's more.
Oh, no.
Then this guy decides to lie down on the track.
Oh, yo. There was a video about that.
Oh, no.
And the trifecta, he decided to, there was a railing, so he decided to go over the railing and just hang there.
Yo, yeah. There's, talking about that, Don Jose. There's a whole video about that. I remember. I was like, oh crap, my hometown. Well, I don't really. Well, Parkchester is not really where I'm from, but that's one of my stomping grounds.
Yes.
Yeah, when it was the old movie theater and whatnot.
Yo,
Shout out to PC.
all right.
Yeah.
Yo, that's wild. Hanging around on a train railing.
And let me tell you something. And that station is high above ground. If he had slipped and fall, he
Yeah.
could have died.
No train passed on his fingers or nothing. Like he
No.
got lucky.
No,
I mean,
but there was one case that the guy, I guess he fell out and stuff like that, and he was butt naked. And they actually have it, like, I guess in World Star or Instagram or something. I was like, yo, it was actually news. I'm like, dang.
I mean,
That's terrible.
I remember. Look, I remember another time when I was working my job and I was out in the field doing the field visit with a coworker, and we were interviewing this client. And then during the interview, she starts to hyperventilate. So I do one of these. Okay, lady, please calm down. We're not here to hurt you. We're here to help you. So we calm her down. We interview the client. And just as we're getting ready to walk out the door, you know what she said to two grown men?
What?
I need to get laid.
I mean, dag, that's
So that was the
Right.
reason why she was hyperventilating, because she was living an image in her head, and you guys are just sitting there, and she's just like living this whole movie in her head.
yeah, pretty much.
So you want to know how I responded? I actually said this with a straight face. I'm sorry, miss, but we cannot assist you in that area.
No, that's classy.
He said, "I'm gonna keep it professional. You ready? I'm sorry, miss, but we cannot assist you in that area. You got to think outside the box. You're thinking inside the box."
And you know what's the funny thing is, we were walking out the door, and I was talking to my coworker. He said, "When you had your chance, it's like, first of all, I am not risking my job for a booty call."
Who said I needed a
that's
chance?
And then second, she wasn't your type.
I mean, I'm sorry.
I remember Jose said in a few shows ago that he's the kind of person that he likes to know people. You know, he wants to meet the person, know them for who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, a chance for what? For what? I'm not looking for a chance. I'm looking for a lifetime.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, first of all, if I was so inclined, I mean, I'm sorry, but the lady looked like she was being over the head with an ugly stick.
Damn.
Oh wow. She was beat over the head with a fugly stick, huh?
Yes.
Wow.
And look,
Yeah.
I remember 5 years ago, we go to this big fancy banquet in Queens. Okay. And there was this lady, looked like she was like 1,000 years old.
Wow.
She was wearing this short mini leopard thing with boots on. She looked like she was more out there going out for a night of clubbing than for a formal banquet. And then she came to me and she actually asked me, how did she look like? So I said to her, well, and of course I wasn't going to lie, but of course I try to be as diplomatic as I can. I mean, you're not dressing up right. So I said, well, you can dress any way you like. You want to dress that came out that way. These things happen to me.
Yo. And these things happen to him.
Yeah.
And that same night, we get into a cab. We get into a cab.
Imagine.
Okay. So that same night, we get into a cab, and I'm so thankful that I sat in the front right side of the passenger side, because I had one person. Apparently, she had one drink too many, and she was throwing up all over the car. And I kept thinking, thank goodness I was not sitting in the back.
Wow. I don't know. When I was in my 20s, right? I was just let's see what I was doing. I was just chilling, and I was just going home at that time.
Mhm.
So there was a female that she was drunk for some inordinate reason. She was like, she actually thought that I was like a hunk or something like that. So she went up and asked, "Hey, what's your name?" So I gave her my second name, of course, because I didn't trust people. I still don't to a certain measure, but in those days, it was like okay. And she was touching me, she kissed me on the head, and then her friends just pulled me back. I was like, "Dad, I'm that ugly." So, but then again, it was a blessing because you know if you're sober and then a female's drunk and she's talking all sexual and everything like that, things could have went left.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of another story that happened over a year ago around Christmas time. I was at Olive Garden having lunch, and I ran into a lady. We started talking. Okay, she seemed to be semi okay. Okay, wasn't a complete nuts or whatever. So I figured, okay, I'll give her my number, blah blah blah. So we start talking, and then all of a sudden she started talking about, oh, when you come over to my house, we're gonna make love. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa,
whoa,
whoa, whoa.
whoa. Hold the phone. First of all, I don't know you. Number one.
This
Number
is the
two,
double.
I'm not gonna go from just met until we hit the sack. I mean, for all we know, you could be a schizoid or whatever. I mean, she was giving me my fatal attraction vibe, so at one point I had to block her.
Mm.
I mean, I don't know if you ever saw the movie Fatal Attraction.
Yeah, we have.
Okay,
Well,
so yeah, and I'm thinking if she's ready to give me access to the box from the jump, how many guys she might have done it with?
I mean, that's right there you would call a community service worker.
pretty much off the books.
I refer to her as a human recreation center.
That too.
Public recreation center. More open hours than the library.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, I remember when I met my ex-wife for the first time. She wanted us to smash right away. It's like, oh, excuse me, can I get to know you first?
Mm.
And she actually got upset because I didn't smash her right away. It's like, excuse me, I did not get to know you first.
Mm.
That should have been a red flag right away, but then again, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
But you make mistakes, and hopefully you learn from them, and then you don't repeat the same mistakes again.
Well,
Yeah. But you know what's the crazy part about all this? My the sister of my ex-wife, she reaches out to me, okay, and then she invited me to her house for dinner. And it's like, excuse me, we had no contact in over 10 years, whatever. No, something want me to come over to dinner and check this out. She wanted me to remarry her sister for papers.
that is stupid. That's like, or not for nothing. And I'm just saying this. That's like a dog putting feces where it came from. Putting back feces from where it came from. If you get what I'm trying to say.
I get. I mean, okay. First of all, I've been through. Look, I've been married to this person, and it didn't end well. Now, I
Right.
admit we were both responsible for the divorce. Okay.
Right.
I try to save the marriage. It's just that she wasn't, willing to do what needed to be done. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no way I was going to relive the whole experience again. And for
Right.
papers, no.
I had a Jamaican female once try to ask me. She said that she was going to pay me $1,000 for me to marry her. No.
Do you know how much my ex sister-in-law offered me to marry her sister for papers?
$500.
10 grand.
Hmm. You know what? This is one thing I want to say, right? How do people they come to this country, right? And they're like, oh, we got 10 grand here, so therefore my sister could get married. So my sister could go to, or my brother could come to the United States. I'm like, really?
Now, you know what? You know what's a problem? Look, let me tell you something. Dominican women, at times to get a bad rap. Okay, some of them are trappies, but not all of them. But unfortunately, everyone focuses on las chapeadoras, and not the
Right.
and not the decent Dominican women that are out there.
Mhm. Yeah.
So
We call them PSOs, professional sex operators.
Yeah.
pretty much,
Las chapeadoras, la PSO.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the guys already knew that was a code amongst us. Like, huh? Llegó la PSO. La gente,
Wow.
¿qué? Y todo el mundo ya sabía lo que era. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But you know what gets me? You get these dudes that will go to the DR, they will go to Colombia or some other country in Latin America, just to get access to the box, and then
Yeah.
trash American women here. Which is like, look, if you want to go overseas, whatever, that's fine. There's no reason to trash American women here. Number one. Number two, if you're gonna go over there, at least try to learn something about the culture.
Yeah.
That's word, man. That's facts. People want to be going to other countries and not learn nothing and come back just to talk smack. At least learn something about the culture.
Yeah. I mean, one thing I can say about Dominican people. I mean, overall, they're great over there. They really treated me well when I was the two times I was over in the DR. Okay,
Right.
and of course they knew with my Spanish that I was born and raised in New York. Let's keep it real. Uh, and and it's in a different environment over there, and you have to understand that. And it's not the the rush whatever what it is in New York. It's more laid back, and they have a different sense of time than we do. Okay, and you can't be all that demanding, pushing, and expect American customs to follow you to the DR. No, I mean
Nope.
they may be poor, but they're definitely
That's
tough
not
customers.
it. That'll get you jumped by everybody in the gym. Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, and yo, there's a good thing that every time I went to DR, I made sure I'm like, okay, yeah, who I'm hanging with. Okay, my cousins. Cool. That's it.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
different, man. It's different. You go, there's places that you go, it's different. You can go to a country, and just from going from one sector of that country to a different sector, it's different as well.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
mannerisms are completely different.
Mhm.
In DR, there's places that they drink more coffee than other places. There's places where they eat more oatmeal than other places. There's places where they eat more rice than other places. I'm like, yo, DR is very unique, huh?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I do get to go to the DR and meet my lady's family and meet my lady's mom, I'm gonna be a little bit nervous because I was taught that a mom's approval is extremely important.
Yeah,
I mean, I would
and
say
yeah, but sadly, my wife she didn't get to meet my mother, so my father had to
Listen,
do, and my sister had to do. So my sister, she loves my wife.
there you go.
So
yeah.
yeah, them aunts they loved my wife too. So therefore, they always ask me about her.
Well, one thing I would say about my lady, I mean, first of all, she's a teacher over there in the DR. She's educated, what have you. She's not like some of these hood ladies in the DR, whatever. I mean, she's very educated and she has similar values that I have.
Yes.
So, so I would say this: anyone that's thinking about going to another country, whether it be the DR, whether it be Colombia, whether it be Puerto Rico, whether it be Mexico, whatever, please try to do a little research regarding the culture over there, so you don't stick out like a sore thumb.
Pretty much.
And also be mindful of what you say because um, one word can mean one thing to a Mexican and means something else to a Dominican, can mean something else to a Colombian, can mean something else to an Ecuadorian. Yeah.
1,000%.
So So be very careful of what you say. And okay, and the safe bet is to use proper Spanish. Even if it sounds like Frank to do, speak proper Spanish.
Pretty much.
Most of the people, even if you speak Spanish badly, they appreciate the fact that you at least made the effort.
Yes, that's true.
And they'll even appreciate it more if you try to learn, at least try to learn the culture.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, too many Americans don't bother to do that. They go over to they go over to the Spanish speaking countries and expect the people to speak English, and it's like, excuse me. And then they go over there with that sense of entitlement and thinking everything's going to be the same. Sometimes they try to, you know, bully some of the people there, and that's never gonna end well.
My girl thought you burped. She said you're excused.
Okay, I did not burp, but thank you anyway. But
you said excuse me, and she's like, did he burp? I'm like, I don't know.
no,
She
I did
goes,
not
well,
burp.
you're excused.
No, I just saying, when look, let me tell you, when some of these people come to these countries with that superiority complex, it's not gonna end well.
I mean, me personally, if I go to a country that I do not know, I am not gonna go with a superiority complex. It's not gonna end well.
No. And whatever you do, do not speak ill about how things done in the Dominican Republic. You are the visitor. It's their home.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm getting interference on my end.
Okay.
All right.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. In fact, not only is it supposed to be snowing, it's the temperature is supposed to be going down to single digits next week.
Yeah. So they were saying, like, here in Philadelphia, it's gonna be raining tomorrow,
Okay.
and let's see, and then Sunday it's going to snow here too.
Um, I'll probably stay home Sunday.
Yeah, I have to
Watch,
spread. I have to
watch,
spread
watch
this.
football. I mean,
Me, I just have to spread the salt, so therefore I could avoid a lawsuit.
yeah, that's right. Because you're home.
Yeah.
You own a house, so of course you have to make sure that that the pathways are properly salted. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop down. Just want to say thank you for allowing me on your platform, and
Yep.
good night. Have a good weekend, and be safe.
You too, Don Jose.
All right, take care.
All right.
Yo, I'm back. Where's Jose?
Oh yeah, he had to step down, so you know. Oh, crap. Yeah, he had to step down. Like, really?
I hear you.
Yeah. he had to step down. So it's just us.
Next time,
I told her whenever she's gonna talk, I need to put her on mute. That she needs to let me know because he be coming out her mouth saying the most weirdest things. I'd be like, oh no.
Yeah, my wife will be saying the same thing too. I'm like, okay.
That's why I was on mute for like the past 10, 15 minutes. Like, you hear her laughing like a hyena?
My wife will be laughing the same thing. Like when before I have like my little downstairs studio and everything like that, I used to do this all through the phone and such. Like,
Yo, this is wild. Yo, where's my belt?
So you can't. So you're mad at me for being happy.
Ain't nobody mad at you for being happy.
Knitting and purling, listening to Jose explaining how.
I'm mad at you for interrupting the show.
No, entertaining. Bring it.
Ain't nobody entertaining.
Are you awake, guys? Are you not sleeping by your microphones? That's amazing. Awesome. It was past his bedtime.
What? Anywho,
yeah. I mean, sure. So, in your adage, who do you think is the in the urban movement here in New York? Because Dali Goya had said something, and he was saying that there's certain people here in New York, as far as the Dominican urban movement, that they don't help each other and everything like that. What's your thoughts about that?
Listening.
Run that question by me one more time.
Dali Goya, right? He was talking about the Dominican urban movement here in New York and how certain artists is not actually helping each other. It was like, and I think it was something like, Al Folke did or something like that. They were talking about New York or whatever.
That's how New York is, bro.
Yeah. It was
like, how New York is, bro.
Yep, it is.
Let me tell you something, bro. A lot of people, I know people that are from San Pedro that are here in New York that we're mad cool. Like, I consider these people family. I consider them my bros, even though we're not bros. You know what I'm saying? And even though, we're friends and all that good stuff, they're not people that necessarily ask for help. But they're also people that won't necessarily help you either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's different because when I knew these people over there, it was always a helping hand. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's always willing to help. Saying, I come here, and now all of a sudden, it's no, I don't know, bro. It's different here. People let greed overpower their ambition. You know what I'm saying? People, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's like, and then sometimes you have certain people that they get jaded also. So, and then you have certain people that are like, yo, I just don't never want to live in New York again. I was like, wow. I was like, dang. So,
yeah, I have to come to the
yeah. So, what's your thoughts about this TikTok ban? Because to me, I don't really care about it.
You don't really care about what, bro?
The TikTok ban.
It doesn't mean nothing to me.
Got you. I mean, I'll be on TikTok, but I don't take that seriously because I have Instagram and YouTube. So people are like, oh, TikTok is banned. I'm like, okay.
Okay, and in its place, there's like 5 other apps to do the exact same thing. People want to be so social, they have to find the most famous platform to do it. Nah, just you want to be social, find a social platform, and let it become famous because you became famous. How about that?
Exactly.
Nah, I want to be on the most famous platform so that I can get famous fast. Nah, bring it from the ground up like everybody else.
Yep.
Ridiculous, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I saw the post that said TikTok CEO wants to thank Donald Trump for what happened. I'm like, I'm done.
Mhm.
You don't got to thank Donald for that.
Thank your government.
Yep. They were basically doing the same thing that WikiLeaks was doing, but doing it in video format.
Yep.
It's a lot of documents that you could see and find that people are not supposed to know about. The eyes only documents that run deep through the offices and stuff like that. That it's eyes only. It's only meant for certain people to see.
Right.
Matters of national security are important.
Mhm.
Things need to be kept undercover for a reason. So you can't have the people panicking, knowing the stuff that the office knows. This is why the office deals with, certain issues, and they only give to the news what they want the people to think and or, people to indulge in. This is why I watch news from other countries, because they say it raw how it is.
Mhm.
I watch news from other countries, bro. They be saying it exactly how it is. Oh, in today's casualties, 200 people passed away. I'm like, oh wow. An
Wow.
American in American news, they'd be like, oh, in today's casualties, 7 people passed. 7. What about the other 30?
And then well, this is in the death toll risen up to the unalivement toll has risen to 50.
What about the other 87?
Yeah,
Their
the
honor
final
wasn't
toll.
worth it.
Yeah, the final toll is 287. I'm like, really?
Yeah, but they already knew it was 287 from like 3 days ago. But they're over here talking
Yeah.
about that it happened in a sequence of 5 days, and in 5 days it could be way more than that.
Mm-hmm. Pretty
Things
much.
things are only that bad when people aren't doing their job. Saying when soldiers are out there doing their job, things go from tragic to okay, we got this under control. Now all you hear is the soldiers here, the soldiers there. I'm like, yep. Before you heard this got hurt, that one got hurt. Now all you hear is that the soldiers are walking along the streets. I'm like, yep, that means we took control.
Mm-hmm.
Not an easy thing to do, especially when you're dealing with people that have their own heart. You know what I'm saying? These people have their own pride of their land. I'm saying we're in their land. They don't want us there. They don't even speak
Right.
their language.
Exactly.
The heck they want us there for? For nothing. Not even for peanuts.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, man. I took advantage today that the temperature went up to 40. Took advantage today and finally pulled out the AC from out the window
Yeah.
because the room was not getting warm.
Right.
I'm like, where's all the heat escaping from through the AC?
Damn.
Yep. He finds a way. That's the thing about let's say thermodynamics. People don't understand that heat is something that's so natural that heat can float away. He can go away, and when it does, what it leaves is the cold.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with something as having an AC in the window, and it's already cold outside, not only is the unit getting cold from the cold that's outside, but now the cold from the iron is seeping into the room, and the heat is finding a way to escape throughout the cold iron.
Right.
And that's it. Next thing you know, you got a cold room, and you're like, yo, why is the room cold? Because of the AC. What you mean because of the AC? The AC's off. Yeah, but it's still on the window. It should be off the window as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, but I'm actually tired. Even though I know tomorrow there's no school.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to bang this out for maybe an hour or two and then head to bed. Because I know tomorrow I just got to get my own traditional shape up, and then I'm out.
Where you headed to?
Well, just to pick up my wife from work tomorrow, so that's what I do every Saturday.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, so I've been looking a little bit scruffy for. I've been looking a little bit scruffy for at least 2 months. So
it's okay, man. People need to understand that men try to keep their face warm with their beard, keep their head warm with their hair.
Yeah,
that's the idea.
But mostly I was just trying to. Yeah, mostly I was just trying to grow the beard out because I know it's winter, so
Yeah, exactly. Keep the face warm. Keep the face protected from the elements.
Pretty much.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that. I got a little scruff going on right now myself, but I got hardly any light here for you to see me right now.
Got you.
Damn.
Yep.
Chilling, bro. I'm the only 40-something. I'm the only 40-something that has a bald spot, but I don't got gray hair just yet. Not yet.
Yeah.
I got the bald spot though.
What's funny about the gray hairs? Hey, for me personally, I grayed early when I was 22. It was just one thing. And my mother was like, "You got gray hair?" I was like, "Yeah." And she was just looking at me. She was like I was balding or something at 22. I'm like, nah, it's just a gray hair. And then I have certain people that they were telling me that, if I wanted to dye my hair and everything like that, I'm like, nah. Why the heck I'm gonna go dye my hair? I like having gray hair. But this one thing which is funny, and I'm seeing this on my father's side of the family a lot. They always told me, if you're a true member of your family, you're gonna gray before you're 40. Pretty much that person was right. I was like, dang.
It's in the genes, huh?
Pretty much.
It's in the family genetics.
My cousins, they got gray hair too.
That's crazy. Mm-hmm. So I basically got the silver hair thing going on as a family bloodline thing.
Pretty much.
That's cool.
Yep.
I started balding, I think, like at 27, 28. The next thing you know, it's gone. I'm like, oh, wow. That's crazy. Hey, where'd my hair go?
Yeah. Was it attributed to stress, or it's people in your family that gone through the same thing also?
I wouldn't be able to tell you. All I know is that I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't stress me at all. You know, people be like, "Oh, you're bald." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. It's cool. My head can breathe."
Yeah. Yep.
All my friends that are my age, that we went to school together, 4th, 5th, 6th grade, stuff like that. When we get together, that we have like school reunions and stuff like that. They're like, "Yo, P, you mad bald, bro?" I say, "Yeah, but all of y'all got gray hair and I don't." And they're like, "Oh, about that."
Yep.
I'm like, "Yeah, about that." So it's okay. I'm bald, but
Yeah.
I don't look like I'm 60, so we good. Nah, cause some of my friends, gray hairs look like Wolverine, like crazy.
Wow.
So they want to criticize my baldness. I'm like, well, look at you calling the kettle black.
Pretty much.
For real. Yeah, man. I used to have trenzas back in the day, all that. Now I don't got nothing. I got hair on the side that I can comb and nothing on the top. There's nothing left and there's nothing right.
Right.
It's wild, man. Yeah, big shout out to the team. I'm saying the list of usual suspects that always pull up. You know, big shout out to the people that tuned in. You know, those that are gonna tune in later, those that are gonna share the show. You know I'm saying, send your comments in, man. We would love to reply to y'all. And yeah, man, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna. I feel the weight of today weighing in. Until next time, stay woke, stay vigilant, stay safe. Us. You're ready, bro. 1, San Pedro, SPM.
Serie 23. Yep. Let's see. Just me and my pick. Yeah, don't look like that. I'm still gonna try to get with how to use the presents and everything like that. So I don't know.